What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Hey!
Fuck you,
All right.
Caleb.
That's it for this week.
Goodbye.
This is What's It Called, everybody.
Hello.
Come on.
Welcome to What's It Called, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm Dave Ross.
I'm Caleb Sinan.
And this is a lay down for your brain. Get ready
right.
to lay down,
Mm-hmm.
Richard Carnes. What do you think about calling our fans Richard Carnes? Is that still working for you?
I think so. Here's what I wonder about is our new listeners. They hear the Potato Boys, and they hear Richard Carnes, and they hear Keep Tippin', and they hear... I feel like they might not know what the hell's going on.
Early on in the podcast, we discovered that we really liked Richard Carne.
Yeah.
He sort of outed himself as a bit of an old man recently, with his, friendship with Tim Allen and shit. We kind of thought that he was the cool, nice one that just did that for his career and abided this old man, and he still might be that.
Yeah.
But anyway, he might not be as cool as we thought. But the idea of Richard Carne.
Yeah, it seemed like a fun thing to call your fans. You got
Yeah.
Beliebers. We thought Richard Carnes was
Richard
good.
Carnes. And we're the Potato Boys for some reason that I don't know.
I can't remember how that got started.
Get ready to lay down. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This podcast is for, taking a break from the ails of the world. Ails? Ailments.
Ales.
Ills
Ills
of the world.
And we thought it's funny to if you listen to your podcast face down, ass up, we just thought that was funny.
That was funny. Keep on tipping means that you put the tip of your finger on your dick hole. Well, and
Which I think we should stop saying.
Caleb keeps saying that, but then I stopped, and then you keep saying keep on tipping.
No, but I think we should say that.
But we're explaining the meaning of these things right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to explain the meaning,
No, that's true.
That's
a good point.
we might not want to do that one. Look, we're not instructing people. We don't want you to do that. We want you to we want you to put the finger of your heart onto the dick hole of your brain.
Right. And that's the last time we're going to explain it. Keep on tipping can mean whatever you want it to mean.
We don't want anyone to touch anything. We do not have any investment in anyone doing that. We thought it was funny, and then we started saying it, and it felt weird right away.
No, that's true.
But keep tipping feels good.
Yeah.
What if you tip your hat? It's the tip of...
Keep tipping, yeah.
Keep tipping your hat
Yeah.
to ladies on the street in your town in the Wild West.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, and fuck Walter Mondale because he's a piece of shit.
Right.
Fuck him.
And if you don't know, he was the Democratic nominee in the 80s.
In the 1400s?
Sometime.
Yeah.
But you never see anybody mad at him. So
No,
we thought we'd
so
bring
we're
that
mad
back.
at him. Yeah, that's what that means. Our website's whatsitcalled.rodeo for no reason at all.
Yeah, we thought that was fun.
Yeah, and there's links to our social media on there, to join our Discord, to watch our shit on YouTube, and all sorts of different ways to listen to it online. Our store is shop.whatsitcalled.rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Our Patreon is patreon.com/whatsitcalled. And I think that's it.
Yeah, and throw us a couple bucks if you want some extra bonus episodes. We do them every week. The money helps us buy weed. And
neither of us smoke
no, we
weed.
don't smoke weed. We do we got a free bottle of bourbon from a fan the other day. That was fun.
Shout out to Alyssa once again. Thank you very much. Alyssa in Austin. I met them in Milton, Pennsylvania.
Hell yeah. Dude.
Which, did you know, is the biggest city in the world?
Milton.
Yeah, dude.
Man, you know what?
Upwards of 15 people live there.
You never hear anybody be like, "Oh, you got to get to Milton," but it sounds like it's pretty fun.
Biggest city in the world. Everybody knows it. Well, this week we were renaming. I honestly think that this movie was made for our podcast.
I can't believe it's real. It
It's
sounds like
called-
we already named it.
Yeah, it sounds like it was called something else.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it's what we changed Benedict Cumberbatch's name to.
Like, this is what we would have named, About Schmidt or Nomadland or any movie starring someone old. If we would call it My Old Ass.
It's called My Old Ass.
My Old Ass.
My Old Ass.
Has ass ever been in the title of a theatrically released film? Surely not, right?
Yeah, I think it was I'm pretty sure the original title for Taxi Driver was "Fuck My Ass."
I remember when Inglourious Bastards came out, like movie theaters just said Inglorious B.
Yeah, what are they gonna do about ass?
yeah,
I mean,
My
maybe
Old
we're just
A.
like in a place now where ass is okay.
Everybody cusses
Ass?
now. After Trump, it's just like now you're kind of lame if you don't cuss. Everybody on TV, journalists.
We should make a
politicians.
movie called "My Big Gay Dick."
Right.
You
And if you
can't
don't
really
put
get
it
mad
up,
at that.
Don't want to be homophobic. You better put it on the marquee.
I'm gay and my dick is big. What about that as a title? I'm gay and my dick is big.
I mean, I think there is a movie called that, Dave.
I'm
Just
gay
I
and
don't, I don't know if it's.
what do you mean?
I don't know if they put it on the marquee, but I think it's somewhere.
Hmm.
I can't.
I've
I
probably
can't make
seen
any
that movie.
guarantees.
That's one of my favorite genre of movies. You know,
Which one?
the ones with dicks in them. Dick movies. And sometimes there's asses near the dick and pussies.
You
What do
ever-
they call those?
Boy.
Drama? Rom-coms. They're called rom-coms. They're more like fuck-coms.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Fuck
think-
comedies. They are funny, dude. It's always funny to see asses jiggling, you know? I'm always LOLing.
You ever seen Norm Macdonald's joke about he does it on Bill Maher. He's on Bill Maher's show and they're talking about China or something and Bill Maher's like, "What do you think? You really think China's going to?" And Bill Maher and Norm Macdonald goes, "You ever see my favorite kind of movies of porn?" And Bill Maher's like, "What?" And he goes, "Yeah, they make so many kind. You ever seen the kind with an all male cast?" And Bill Maher's like, "Geez, Norm." And then he goes, they made thousands of these things. They haven't made one good one.
Oh my God, what a genius, dude. See, that's a movie I want to see if My Old Ass starred Norm Macdonald.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another thing. It's such a funny name. It stars Aubrey Plaza. And
Yep.
Aubrey Plaza plays this 22-year-old or 19-year-old girl's 39-year-old version of herself. So she's like, the 22-year-old is real. And then she like has this imaginary friend that's her 39-year-old self. And it's Aubrey Plaza, and it's called My Old Ass. And Aubrey Plaza is the youngest, hottest 39-year-old in the history of people.
Yeah.
And it's just like, man, I also like, I'm 41, and I think I look pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't have an old ass.
No, you don't.
I have a middle-aged ass.
That's right, dude.
I
Well,
went-
here's another thing I don't like.
I'm mad at the title.
It's a confusing premise because it's sort of like one of those banjo feel-good white people coming of age things.
Right.
There's a lot of
Mumford and Sons has like 7 songs on the
driving
soundtrack.
one of those station wagons and you got your hand out the window and you're like riding the wind and
Yeah, maybe one day I will be a vet.
yeah, and it's just we've really had
I
enough
just
of those.
don't know what I want to be.
But it's like got that vibe where you'd hear like a Mumford and Sons song in the trailer and ooh boy. But then it's like got it's this weird ghost sci-fi fantasy of you are talking to your future self who looks nothing like you.
Nothing like you.
At
Looks
all.
exactly like Aubrey Plaza, as a matter of fact.
Right.
If I was like, man, imagine waking up in bed and next to you was Aubrey Plaza and she was like, I'm you. And I'd be like,
Yeah,
well,
I
I like me. I think I'm going to like being me.
It's also a movie I think it only really like what if it's
here's
a
another thing
guy-
about it. Sorry for interrupting. That joke that I just made sounds like it's like, oh, Dave is being a horny guy. But the girl in the movie hooks up with girls.
Right, and she tries to hook up
And
with
she
her
tries
future
to hook
self.
up with her future. Like, that's literally something that happens.
I'll tell you what is not going to ever happen to me is me wanting to hook up with my old ass.
No, dude.
If Caleb in 20 years, good Lord, I don't even like me now. I'm not going to be attracted to future Caleb. You kidding
Yeah.
me?
Also, in 20 years, there's just no way you'll still have an ass. You have such a currently. Oh, sorry, dude. Look, everything else about you is really hot, and I want to kiss you.
What do you mean? You mean I'm not going to not have an ass? What does
Well,
that mean?
you got arguably a non-ass.
Well, thank you. I don't know if I really want one.
Well, I mean, I feel like we've talked about it. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
You've said you have a bony, flat ass. It's bony and
Yeah, it's
flat
painful.
somehow.
I don't like it.
Yeah, and I think
Every time I sit anywhere.
you'll have the opposite. Like the older you get, the bonier and flatter it'll get until there's just no ass there at all.
I guess it's true. I've never seen an old man with a big old dumper.
Man, I hope I got one, dude. I want to be twerking in my 80s.
Oh no. I mean, I feel like a twerk in your 80s could kill you.
Did that feel bad when I said you had a non-ass?
I was just like, my first thought, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna have like legs and thighs and a back and no, like, I'm not even gonna have an ass at all.
At all. No hole?
Like, not a flat ass, but like no ass. And then I
Well,
was
you do
like,
take
whoa.
so many shits that maybe you won't need to after 50.
I think maybe I'll just be an ass.
Only an ass.
Yeah.
My old ass. Dude, that would have been great. If she woke up and there was just an ass in bed with her. And you're like, when you're 39, you're just going to be a butt. Can I kiss you? Yeah. I don't know if you want to. Dude, would you? Man, would it? So, I also feel like my old ass is going to have at least a few porn parodies.
Oh boy, are they still doing those?
Oh, 100%. I think that they're like the most lucrative. I saw one that was everyone was The Simpsons, and they were like painted yellow.
What is it about the Why are people turned on by the Simpsons?
Well,
I just of all the things people are like, you gotta go to therapy. You gotta go to therapy, and it's like, have you asked your therapist about why you are attracted to the Simpsons? That's not cool.
well, is it not cool though? I don't know.
It's not.
I don't think I agree with
Dave,
you.
it's not cool.
I don't agree with you at all because it doesn't hurt anybody. If you want to jack off to fucking Marge and Homer banging, it doesn't hurt anyone at all.
Well, it doesn't hurt anybody for you to be anxious, but you want to get rid of that.
Well, you want to get rid of that because it hurts you, but it doesn't hurt you to jerk off to Marge and Homer
beg
either.
to differ.
How does it hurt you?
No one wants to hang out with you anymore.
You just don't tell anybody.
Now you're lying.
You're not lying. No one's asking, hey,
Dave, do you
jack
jerk off
off?
to the Simpsons?
Of course. Of course, dude.
I don't know, man.
Smithers and Mr. Burns exclusively. And I like the ones where Smithers has big tits.
I just think you got to draw the line somewhere. You shouldn't be jerking
Nah.
off to the Simpsons.
Be you, dude.
That's not.
As long as
that's
you're
not
not
good.
hurting- jerking off to cartoon porn, you couldn't be hurting less people.
Okay, now that's not a bad point.
Yeah.
Unless we live in the world where the cartoons are, it's like the Toy Story world.
Okay, well, what the fuck are we talking about now? You're
Well, I
saying
think it's just as
hypothetically
likely.
toys could talk? That's what you're saying?
Well, then now you got the people who are like, oh man, I had a dream of becoming an animator.
Oh my God.
That's what I've been drawing since I was 3. My parents are so proud, but the only way to make ends meet is I gotta draw fucking Homer, fucking Marge.
Well,
No.
I think that's just more a statement about how horny we all are in general. For some bit the other day, I looked up the top visited websites in the world right now,
Mhm.
and it was literally like Google, Facebook, Instagram, X videos.
Oh damn.
It was like above LinkedIn. And YouTube was above there too. But it was like the 5th or 6th one was porn. And then number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like Xhamster was higher than like Bing.com.
So Hamster.
I don't understand how they got that name for that website.
It's not a very horny sounding name to me.
But it is a horny website. It's just I've been to the website. I did a little bit of research on these websites. And
Do your own research, everybody.
yeah, man. I don't like to complain until I've experienced it myself. So I went to X Videos,
Mhm.
Xhamster, Pornhub, and XNXX.com.
Mhm.
And I spent over an hour on each website taking in what they had to offer.
Mhm.
And I got to tell you, I really like these websites. They make interesting content, to say the
I
least.
wonder if there's anybody who's like on X Hamster and like, man, my algorithm sucks. Like,
Probably. My algorithm on Pornhub when I was like going through like a porn addiction, like a serious porn addiction for a while. My algorithm, every video was just like daddy fucks daughter. And I would just be like,
Lord.
oh man,
Not good.
What does this say about me?
See, that's not good. I don't know why that's not a news story. Like, why is that so popular? That's not a good thing.
Well, we're into power dynamics and
Ugh.
yeah, dude. I don't know.
Boy.
I think that is much more troublesome than wanting to fuck Marge.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are in agreement.
And but it's also like the most common type of straight porn, or at least it was for a really long time.
See, no one asks what's wrong with the straights, you know? People are always like, hey, in Florida, these drag queens are reading to our kids. Why are straight people want incest? That's not good.
Well, I will say lots of people are asking what's wrong with the straights. It's just none of them are congressmen.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what I want.
No,
I want
they
a
really-
don't say straight bill.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly.
Don't say
straight.
straight. Yeah.
Straight people should be put in camps.
Or the step sister shit. What are
Well,
we doing
that's
here?
just sort of like getting away with murder.
Ugh,
you know, you're just
yeah.
saying sister.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We gotta clean up these streets, Dave. Let's get back to Simpsons.
Yeah.
No, I think you're.
exactly.
Now I'm like, okay, I guess the Simpsons is. I guess I didn't think it through. I guess the Simpsons isn't that bad. Still a little weird.
Well, look, it's just not your thing, and it is very, very not.
Mhm.
Like it's not really couth in the classic
You never
American
hear couth.
sense.
You usually hear uncouth.
Well, you haven't talked to my mother recently.
She loves saying it.
Uncouth, couth. Oh, yeah,
You should call your special couth.
couth. I'm fucking couth this time. Couth as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like run of the mill stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Jerking off to cartoons, fucking.
Yeah, not
So
cool.
and so it obviously makes your skin crawl. I mean, a lot of this stuff makes your people's skin. I get it. I get it. Not understanding it and being like, but if you think about it a little bit, it's like, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
I like it when it's just like, like really simple shit would make me most things. If you were to tell me it made you come, I would be like, oh, why? If someone's like, you know what I like to do? I like to pour marinara on a picnic table. That makes me. That makes me.
Oh, I think I would just be impressed. I'd be like, wow.
I come every time, man.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Not bad.
buddy. You put clothes on a dog.
Oh well, yeah, that would
Oh, you're right.
You know how I feel about the furries out here.
You don't like furries?
Nope.
Why?
That's weird.
They're just dressing up. Who cares?
I'm a kink shamer, Dave.
That's true.
I can't stop.
I can't stop. But I said clothes on a dog, like a regular dog. That is obviously gross.
it's not
You shouldn't
good.
be
Not good.
attracted to animals. And if you are, you should not. You should manage it.
Yeah, you gotta fix that.
Well, and I think that's like a good fix for it as a human being dresses up as.
I don't know.
You know?
Change your mind. That's what I say.
I know this is sort of on the line of me. I'm feeling grossed out right now, and I can't figure out my way through it. But you definitely shouldn't fuck animals. I think that's true.
Yeah, that's the what's it called position. I don't
want
care
to.
how many listeners we lose.
Yeah, we're drawing
I
a line
believe
in
it.
the sand this week here on the My Old Ass episode.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but before we get into, we're going to rename My Old Ass and play some fun games. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been watching this week.
Yeah, buddy. What have you been watching this
So
week?
I watched one of these ghost shows.
Oh, God.
I can't remember what it was. I think it was Ghost Hunters, Ghost Lookers.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for ghosts, right? 'Cause I was-
Lookers.
Yeah, Ghost Finders, 3 guys and a camera and nothing.
Poltergeist.
So I clicked on it because I saw it was like the Haunted Brewery of Philadelphia or something. And I was like, okay, I do wonder what a brewery ghost might be up to.
Amazing, dude.
And I
Is
like
he rattling
breweries.
around in the vats? In
No.
the kegs?
There wasn't a ghost.
Of course, there never is.
So here's what really made me laugh.
You know who has a great joke about this?
Who?
Caleb Sinan.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, mine is about ancient aliens, I think.
Is it?
Well, yeah, it's just like there's nothing. So I was hoping there'd be at least something. But so here's what they do. I realize these ghost shows are geniuses because what they do is they go, all right, let's split up, and you look for the ghost over there. I'll look for it over here, and they bring the cameras, and then they'll just be like, they turn off all the lights. They got the night vision, and then you'll hear like a and they'll go whoa, and it's like
Right.
I think it was your buddy.
Yes.
I heard a board.
Wait, don't you have the joke about the fishing shows and ghost
Fishing
shows?
I had one about Ancient Aliens where it was just like they never find them.
Right. Did that come out of our riff?
No, that was when I brought it up because it was like what killed me is that's how we got to the no thing because I was just like
Oh, I see.
they will just ask a question and then to lead into commercial they would always go when we're back is this engraving in the pyramids indicative of an ancient connection between the Mayans? And then they'd come back and the guy would go it's not,
Yeah.
and it just made me laugh every time.
I didn't realize that was a stand-up joke of yours, like years ago.
Yeah, and that's what I thought was so funny.
Huh.
Is
No.
there's nothing funnier than asking a crazy question
And then the answer is
and the
no.
answer is always no.
Well, there is some stand-up who has this joke that's like, ghost shows, they never find anyone. If you watched a fishing show and every week you're like, well, I'm coming up empty. That's someone's joke.
No, that's great.
Maybe it's Andrew Polk.
Good
well,
joke.
anyway, good joke. Anyway, sorry.
Right. At least Hitler, when they're like finding Hitler.
He had good
well,
jokes.
He's dead.
Finding Hitler. Hitler hunters.
Right. But with
Hitler
the
adventures.
Ghost Hunter. So then this guy, so I feel bad for these people because they watch Ghost Hunters and they write in, they go, please come to my brewery and find this ghost. And they pay them, they hire these guys and they go, we're going to find the ghost. So they show up, they don't find the ghost, and then they sit down with them and go, the ghost is not a mean ghost. And they're like, oh, what a relief. Here's a lot of money. And then they fucking go grift in another town.
Wow.
It's such a nightmare. I couldn't believe, I don't see how you can watch that show and still be afraid of ghosts. It's like you should be afraid of these dudes taking your money.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not a ghost guy.
I don't know. I don't feel bad for
I
them.
feel bad that people believe in them and are scared of them because when in your life have you ever heard of I got to go to my uncle's funeral. He was killed by a ghost last week. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
ghosts
Saturday.
aren't real.
They're not.
They're not real.
I'm sorry for people that believe in them, and I know you may have had an experience that you believe was a ghost.
Yeah.
But think about what we know is real. What we know is real is mistakes. And what
Why-
we know is real
here's what-
is dreams.
Here's what I want to know. Why is it that everyone who believes in ghosts thinks the moon landing was fake? You can believe a ghost,
Right.
something we have no evidence for, exists, and you can't believe something with all this empirical evidence for? What is happening to people's brains, dude?
I don't know, man. But I just don't think so. I really don't think so. And I've never been proven wrong. So I don't know. I think that's probably something. I think ghosts are fun for movies. But, I don't know if they're really out
I think
here.
thinking about ghosts is fun. I think, look, I think if you're like a nerd for the occult, that's cool. That's fun. I'm never going to tell you not to have a good time. And look, Ryan Singer is a good buddy of mine, and
Oh, my God. He believes
fully
in everything.
believes in all of it, and he'll argue that it does. And when I talk to him about it, I don't shoot him down because he has a lot of knowledge about it. So fucking, maybe there's something to be said for some sort of supernatural version or part of this world that we can't see. But I'll tell you this, no one who's ever looked for it on TV has found it one time. So, definitely stop watching TV about it.
Dude, it kills me when you meet, so many comedians are like this, where they'll be like, I don't want to live in a world without Bigfoot. And I'll go, what happened to you?
What happened to you?
You don't want to live in a, Bigfoot's not like your ex you're trying to get back with.
You
What
know
the
why?
fuck?
I think that they say that because they do currently live in a world where there is no good career for them. And they're just like, well, I want to live in a magical fairyland where nothing makes sense. Yeah. I'm addicted to heroin and I'm always sad. So there has to be Bigfoot and ghosts.
Yeah, and aliens. It's like, why is it so important? And they'll be like, you don't believe in aliens. And I'll go,
Man.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I really kind of doubt it. Really doubt it.
We should start new ones.
New things to believe in?
New, occult things to believe in.
Ooh,
I
so we
mean,
got
because they're like
Bigfoot,
different
Loch
in
Ness.
everywhere in all parts of the world. Like the occult in Norway is trolls.
Really? That's lame.
You think so? I think that's
Trolls?
dude.
Like the things that sing around the world? No, thank you.
No. Hold,
No, thank you.
dude. Have you never seen like paintings of trolls? In the Norwegians believe that trolls are these like massive monsters that live under bridges.
Well, they're wrong.
They are wrong. But I reject the idea that that's a lame one. That's a really good one.
Maybe
Have you
I'm
ever-
thinking of the troll dolls too much.
You are thinking of the troll dolls, which are toys.
Yeah. But they're
Dude,
based on something. I guess there's a troll in Lord of the
mythology
Rings.
is great. Yeah, and they're huge and gross.
Yeah, I
trolls
do like the
that.
Lord of the Rings troll.
Dude, there's a movie called Troll that's really great. There's a movie called Troll Hunter that's so good. Man, I think I'm going to say I didn't watch that recently, but that'll be mine this week cuz Troll Hunter, it's a mockumentary. It's a mockumentary about these people in Norway who are like looking for trolls, and so it's shot like it's found footage, kind of thing. It's shot really well, and then they eventually find one, and the CGI is really great, and it just looks really real. It's awesome, dude. It's such a fucking awesome
Oh,
movie.
nice.
Yeah,
Hell yeah, dude.
trolls. I think also like gnomes is a thing somewhere, like in
Gnomes.
Sweden and
that
shit.
sounds lame. Are those cool too? Or are they lame?
I think they're probably lame.
Yeah, I'm not afraid
Tiny
of
little
them.
guys.
There needs to be an element of fear. Loch Ness, Area 51, Bigfoot. If it's a gnome, I don't really give
I don't
a
know.
shit.
Why wouldn't some of our occult be cute?
No,
Okay.
no,
Great.
cuticle.
Dude, we should just start. I want to start a new one that, there's elves in Central Park. Like
The
something.
Central Park elf.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
They live underground and they make the cookies or what. I don't know. They make cookies. Or they make,
Yeah.
you know what it is that when they're elves and they have a whole underground network
Mhm.
that's hyper advanced, obviously.
Yeah.
But when they come to the surface, they disguise themselves as rats.
Ooh.
And that's what the New York rats are. Elves.
Dude, the amount of rats. I don't know if it's rat season. I've never seen this many.
It's
in New
always
York.
rat season in New York City.
Dude, it's way more than any time I've ever visited. Every 2 blocks, there's 300,000 rats, and they're scurrying
Yeah.
every minute of the day.
Yeah.
And they don't seem to be afraid of much. And I don't really mind them at this point. It's not like they cause a problem.
Every now and then, I don't even notice them, but every now and then one will run over your foot. And that feels like you're being killed. That truly feels like your soul has been removed from your
Whoa.
body. It's horrible, dude. Ugh. Disgusting.
Yeah, because some of them are a little portly. Some of these rats are eating.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Eating out
yeah.
here.
Yeah, they're getting
Is it just because
fattened
there's
up.
trash on the street, or what is? Why don't I see these rats in L.A.?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's a long commute.
Mm. Well, we got to the bottom of that.
Oh, buddy.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, no, here we go. Here we go.
News about the moon.
Well, if you're like me, you get tired of Earth-based news. It's always left, right,
Speech.
this. It
This
gets
moon
tiresome.
speech.
It gets tiresome. So what I like to do, what we like to do at this podcast, is we like to give you a little taste of the beyond. So check this out. India sent a robot to the moon.
Oh, cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, dude.
So it's looking at the south pole of the moon, which I'm like, does the moon have poles?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does.
It rotates.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's going to the moon's south
Or maybe
pole.
it doesn't rotate. Does it rotate at the exact same rate the Earth does?
It's something like that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
something creepy like that where you're like, oh, that's weird. So they found a bunch of rocks, right? And they think that a lot of these rocks are like, what does it say here? There's a bunch of rocks like scattered around there, and they're big, and they're like trying to figure out where they're from. And so they're saying here,
Oh, my God. You know what? These are Jolly Ranchers. Oh, boy. You know what? This was from when America came down here. God damn.
So this is actually historic. India is the first country to achieve a soft landing in the lunar South Pole.
Wow.
So I don't know why we haven't gone down there yet, but it is funny that India's like, I'm like, what do they know that we don't? Like, is there something down there?
Dude.
You know, it's like
There is all sorts of moon activity going. Like I didn't know about the South Pole thing. Like India and China and Europe are supposedly, I think, banding together to like work with SpaceX to get a lander to the dark side of the moon, which is crazy to think about.
I know.
You know, I think it's interesting that they need SpaceX. We should try to get an update on that for the next moon news.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It is funny that now they're like, all right, we're going to the moon. Let's see what Elon's up to.
Dude, and every time...
And like they cut to him and he's just like, when you nut and she keeps... He's like posting that on Twitter.
Yeah.
And he's in charge of the moon now?
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's also like, it's just like Tesla in a lot of ways, where he'll just be like, oh yeah, we're going to have self-driving cars by 2015. And then it just like doesn't happen.
Right.
And the test self-driving cars like kill everyone in the car. And
yeah.
And
Which
he
is-
keeps signing up to do things in conjunction with other space agencies and then doesn't do it. Like they had to be delayed
I
recently
know,
again.
which is
because
what
of
I
SpaceX.
do. I say by 2015, and then none of it happens.
Yeah,
You know
totally.
what? My career by 20, and it never...
By the
So-
end of this year, I'm going to be a nice guy.
I shouldn't relate to the richest man on earth. You know what I mean? Like,
No,
I shouldn't have anything in common with him. And I have way too much in common with this guy.
I know.
I make bad decisions.
I
I'm on
know.
Twitter too much. I make goals and I don't achieve them.
You got a fat ass.
I wish. I got just nothing but bones and skin, dude.
Not me, man.
Such a bummer.
I got a fucking dump truck back here, man.
That's pretty cool.
I can sit anywhere.
That's a good power.
I can sit anywhere, dude.
Dude,
Name a
I'm so
place,
proud
I'll
of you.
fucking sit down. All right, dude.
News about the moon.
All right, we're talking about my old ass this week,
Mhm.
and I don't know. I mean, it's I'm not going to see it, but the reason I'm not going to see it
Mm.
isn't that it's called my old ass. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of reasons why I might watch it. You know what I mean?
Oh. Dave. Just go back to your old Simpsons stuff.
No. But it's a comedy. The reason I'm not going to watch it is that I don't like. I'm 41. A coming of age comedy
Yeah,
about someone
Not
who's like
enough.
literally the movie takes place at like this girl's parents' really nice remote boathouse, lake house with a long dock out into the water, and she's like, I don't know if I should go to Pepperdine or Cornell. It's
Right.
like, I
Oh,
don't
great.
care, dude. I just really could not be brought to care about that.
Mhm.
But Aubrey Plaza is super funny. I've always liked her a lot.
Yeah, I like her too.
Yeah. And so maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like a waste of time, but what isn't when it comes down to it?
Yeah, look, if you like a coming of age movie, get in there, bro.
I just, once you've seen like 2 or 3, you know what I mean?
What are some from when we were kids?
They just never really stick out to me.
Right. They're not like,
Oh, they sure came of age. It happens to literally every single person. I don't find it that interesting.
even when you're a kid, you're like, I don't believe that for a second.
Yeah, I know.
A coming of age movie that a teenager would like would be like, when you turn 19, you become Iron Man. And
I also, it's just,
everybody
life's
fucks
not
you.
that poignant. Like, you don't come of age in one summer. Like
I guess
that.
like there are good versions of it. Like Lady Bird is like a coming of age movie, and
I've
that
not
movie's
seen Lady Bird.
oh really?
Yeah.
It's great. It's really great.
Oh, nice. I'll
yeah,
check it out.
Scarface.
Scarface
Great coming of age
comes
movie.
of age.
I mean, it sort of is actually.
That's why I like Boyhood. Boyhood is takes place over 10 years.
Yeah, right.
You know, and it's 3 hours long. It's like this huge thing. But like when it's a 90-minute movie about a plucky, I had a summer at a boathouse and now I feel better about turning 20. I'm
You know
like,
which one I really liked that not a lot of people I knew liked was Juno. I loved
Oh,
Juno.
Juno's good. Juno's funny.
Juno's really funny. They're both really funny, and it sort of adds this other element to it that she's like she's pregnant in her teens. And
yeah, there's a plot.
there's
I
like
like
a
a plot.
reason why she's being forced to come of age, and deal with adult problems as a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's just kind of lame to me that, like, in general, in, like, modern society, like, it used to be, if you took somebody from the year 1000 and you showed them any coming-of-age movie, they'd be like, yeah, I had to do that when I was 9.
Yeah, totally.
Hurry up.
I've been married since first grade.
Yeah. Yeah, I know how to kill bears and build fires and, like,
yeah.
it's just
I'm
like,
13 and I
jeez.
own an ox. Good Lord. I have a horrible alcohol addiction.
Yeah. Now it's like you'll be 35, like, time to grow up.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Literally-
get a bed frame.
Literally in your mid-30s being like, I think I should get a bank account. We should make a movie called Jimmy Gets a Bank Account.
And he's 35.
And he's 35. We should honestly,
That'd
dude,
be
that
funny.
would be funny. A coming-of-age movie that is about a 39-year-old.
Mm.
And I think there actually
I
are
think we
some
just had an
movies like
idea.
yeah, like Step Brothers is kind of like that,
Oh, yeah. Damn.
and there's some other any Seth Rogen movie really.
Yeah, coming of age at 35.
Yeah,
But to do it, like, to really commit to it.
yeah, no, to make it about it's a coming of age movie, and it wouldn't be like Step Brothers is sort of heavy-handed.
It's too silly.
They
like,
live with their parents.
Yeah.
It should be someone like us
mhm.
whose life is just a mess. Actually, these are probably a lot of movies that I'm thinking of. A 35-year-old man who's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like it. Knocked Up. Sad movie. Funny people.
But he doesn't really, like, all he does is just the bare minimum. He's just like, all right, I guess I won't abandon you.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's it.
Yeah.
It's just a funny, I guess, excuse for that movie. But, like, at the end, he's not, like, actually, like, really changed much. And neither is she.
That's true.
She doesn't really like him.
Right. And they have the kid. And he's like, well, I guess I'll hang out with my
Yeah.
jerk-off friends less.
I guess, yeah.
But I'm still going to hang out with them.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah. I don't know. It is a funny. I think we're going to do it. Let's edit this out and make this movie. I don't want
Okay.
to give this idea.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
See you next week.
So the porn parody of My Old Ass. Here's my first idea.
Mm-hmm.
Eating my old ass. Hold on. It's not you do it. It's your their significant other does it. So it's like a marriage porn. And
Ooh.
eating my old ass. Doesn't sound good to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
That doesn't. That sounds like maybe the worst thing I can imagine.
My blow job. How about that? What's wrong with that? I don't understand what's wrong with that. Why is that so weird, Caleb?
I have been being a bit of a prude today, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. All of our old asses.
Well, that'll be the sequel.
Yeah.
My big fat Greek ass.
My big fat ass wedding.
My
my
big fat ass
big-
wedding.
My big fat ass fucking. That's what it
Okay.
is. My big fat ass fucking. Greek wedding ass fucking, you know? My old ass. Yeah. Did we look it up? Was there ever another major release movie with the word ass in the title?
Ooh, well, I know that it's not often that you have a curse word in the title of a major release, but let's see. I know Inglourious Bastards was kind of a crazy thing. There was a movie called S.O.B. that came out, I think, in the 80s.
Okay.
But I feel like it's kind of rare because you do want to make money. And,
Kick ass.
yeah, kick-ass. But I guess kick-ass is like more of a vibe.
It's like a
not-
colloquialism.
You can't-
yeah.
When you say my old ass, you're picturing an old ass. in
Well,
your
it's
mind.
like really just picking up now. So there's a movie called Badass with Danny Trejo in
Okay.
2012. There's a movie called Bitch Ass that came out a
Come
couple
on.
years ago. There's a movie called Ass Backwards starring June Diane Raphael.
There's
Oh, I remember Big Ass Spider.
there's a movie from 1967 called John the Bastard.
Yeah, dude.
I really like that.
Oh, Smart Ass. I think I remember that. Badass 2, Badasses. And Danny Trejo and Danny Glover are in that.
Damn.
There's a movie from 2011 called Zombie Ass, Toilet of the Dead.
Whoa.
But I'll bet you the first one ever was A Pain in the Ass. It came out in 1973.
Whoa.
French movie, I think.
There's a movie from 2007 called My Penis and Everyone Else's.
Ooh.
Looks like it's pretty bad. Man, they've really got some. Sometimes you wonder if a movie is trying to lose money, like producer style, and they're like, I still don't totally understand how the producer's plot works. Do you understand that?
No, what do you mean?
The plot of the producers is they find out, I guess, with insurance or claiming a loss. I don't really get it, but it's like you can make more money from a play that flops than a play that makes a lot of money. They find that out somehow. Something I don't know how it really works. I thought you might get it because you know stuff.
No. I think
Maybe
this
it's
kind of
with
thing you know
claiming
more
a
than me, though.
loss. I don't know. But I do wonder that sometimes with movies. I'm like, did they want this to lose money so that they could not pay taxes? I don't know.
Tom Sizemore stars in Bitch Dick.
Right. Oh, man, we didn't make any money.
Damn.
Tough.
Fuck. Wow, maybe we should have promoted it more.
That's what I thought with Madam Web. I was just like, something's got to be up.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way, dude.
Man. That's really funny.
No, maybe that'll be what's happening.
Michael Pena is I Eat My Kids.
Well, that sounds like a pretty good horror movie.
Yeah, that's true. I Eat My Kids.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to, but I eat my kids. That's excuse me.
Oh no. Oh no.
And that's the cannibal Italian guy.
Oh yeah.
He's like, can I put my kids on a pizza?
The Italian cannibal.
We'll make a human being pizza, huh? You put a little oregano, some basil, and then we eat my family, huh?
Oh no, dude. Oh
Dude,
no.
Caleb hates my my Italian guy.
No, I like the Italian guy.
Oh God. All right, dude. I think it might be time
Ooh.
for us to rename My Old Ass.
How about my dumb dick?
My Dumb Bitch? I wrote.
Your stupid titties.
Some other name that infuriates Dave.
My long balls.
Every 39-year-old is about to die.
Your racist face.
I'm gonna kill myself.
My left foot in your ass.
I'm an idiot.
You're a gross sack of nuts.
I refuse to be happy.
Me, the ass story.
I'm done.
That's it for me too.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, that was fun. I really
very
think
fun.
we did it.
So this week, our game on Discord and Twitter was, what if my old ass was Caleb's old ass? That's me.
That was fun.
What if it was mine? So we had a
Fun
good time
stuff,
here.
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, kicking it off. Laundry Pants on Twitter said, Dave Ross. Pretty good.
That's fucked up, Laundry
I
Pants.
know.
That is mean.
We're
You're
kicking
a
you out.
mean person. At Ghost Party on Discord with Broken Drawers, the story of Caleb's skid mark signing.
Hell yeah.
funny.
I need a new nickname. Kevy Metal 91 on Discord said, for whom the Taco Bell tolls.
That's so great, dude.
Very true.
This one's fucking clever as hell. Coda Otan on Discord said, Moon News.
You damn right.
Oh, man.
Space Bimbo on Discord said, the ass that doesn't believe in history. And no, he won't do his own research.
At Sheevy Carlene on Twitter with extremely loud and incredibly gross.
That's very true. Satchmo Steam on Discord said, splatter babies.
At Fondle Punch on Twitter with live ass. Parentheses, Taco Bell dong noise.
That's right.
Oh, live ass.
Oh.
Like Liv Moss.
Oh.
I fucked it up, Fondle Punch. Live ass. Ding.
Turducken MRE on Twitter said, Fishy Friday.
And number one, the Ricky shit this week. Who's Dan? I'm Dan on Discord with Ring a Ding Dong. Fantastic music. Oh, man. Which reminds us.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend at the Delaware Fairgrounds, the live music event of the year. Find and Bet. Featuring Finger Snapping Jack. Big Al and the Slab.
Oh, mama called the doctor and the doctor said no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
And so many more bands. No Captain Tommy and the Fat Dumb Okie Dokie, Dancing Dan the Washboard Man, Freddie Fiddle, Bobby Bassoon, Honkin' Sammy Sack, Little Willie on the key, Dropping Mr. Stick, the Amazing Lady Clarinet Band, the various sounds that trains make.
Whatever Jill wants to listen to.
And Joe Biden's favorite band, Ding-a-ling Ding-dong, fantastic music.
That's what they were talking about in the joke.
Ding-a-ling ding-dong.
Yes.
Joe Biden Fest. It's free.
You do wonder how much longer we can do that bit before.
Yeah. So I was going to say.
Yeah.
So this is the 7th episode we've recorded out of 9 in 3 days. And 4 days.
Damn.
We recorded 1 episode on June 30th, 3 on July 1st. So the one we recorded on June 30th, that was the episode for Twisters.
Mm-hmm.
And July 1st, the episode for Twisters went live online. Then after that, we were recording 8 more episodes, none of which, as of now, have come out.
Right.
We're recording 2 more today also. So as we're recording, it's July 3rd. And today, Joe Biden is meeting with Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
He has a phone call with the Democratic governors.
Right.
So all of our Biden jokes that we recorded for these episodes that are going to come out over the course of 2 months really might not hold up at all.
No, I think they will. It's just like, hopefully, what's it called is not your news source for anything but
Oh my
moon
God,
news. You know what I
absolutely.
mean?
And even then,
And you
should
still
go
know
to
what's up, but
moon.com or
every
something.
single time we record, I check my phone. We're done, and I'm like, "Who's the president?" So
Who's
you
the
never
president?
know. Well, that's just what we're in the midst of recording.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he is old and he might perish.
That's such a good word.
Not a thing I wish upon anyone, not
No.
even my worst enemy, who is, of course,
I do wish it
Caleb.
on my worst enemy.
Who's your worst enemy?
I don't really have
Mine's
one.
Joe
but
Biden.
If I had a
Um,
worst enemy, I would wish death upon them because,
Yeah.
come on, what are we doing here?
Right, I guess so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, there's obviously the chance that something health-related could happen to Joseph R. Biden, our great president. But he also might just not be president tomorrow.
Right.
And we were talking about it, like, literally it's July 3rd. We're going to go to the beach in New York for July 4th. Do you remember what it was like when Biden beat Trump? Like, in the streets in L.A., people were partying. They were, like,
Yeah,
taking
it's
their
crazy.
clothes off. And I remember walking by with Danny Solomon and, like, look, I was happy that Trump was out of office. But I was so not happy about Biden that we were like, wow, these people are, like, doing cartwheels and shit, dude. This is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I think if Joe Biden comes out and he's like, I'm not going to run, I would celebrate that the way
Yeah, I
they
know.
celebrated him winning. I'm
Yeah.
I'm more happy that someone's not going to run than someone won. For sure, dude.
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to happen too.
I would go to a party hosted by anyone. That'd be like a time where I'd be like, it's a big bipartisan part. We'll all be happy.
Yeah.
Everybody. You know, libertarians are happy, Republicans, Democrats.
Yeah.
You know, everybody seems to want it. And maybe that's already happened. Maybe you're hearing this like, oh man, they don't know. It literally happened this second. And maybe you're partying right now, but we don't know yet. So
Yep.
that's right.
That's right.
But, I got to actually do a couple tour dates before we go.
Oh.
So yeah, you know me. I'm out here. Come see me.
By the way, I
please.
completely right at the end of us talking about Biden, my brain blanked. Did you notice
That's
that?
appropriate.
That's
the ghost
what he
of
does
Biden.
to me. Yeah, dude. Tell you what, I found a ghost.
Ooh.
He's the president. He's the president of the United
So
States.
I'm going to be at Go Bananas September 5th through the 8th. I'm going to be at the Denver Comedy Lounge October 4th and 5th. I'm going to be at the Comedy Nest in Montreal October 24th through the 26th. And I'll be at the Denver Comedy Underground November 8th and 9th. And I'm going to be at the Riot in Houston December 20th and 21st. So come see your boy. Oh, also, the DC Comedy Loft, January 3rd and 4th.
Amazing.
Hell yeah, dude.
That's great. Go see Caleb.
Yeah.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
Ooh, it's still there.
It is still there. And you
Still
know
there.
what else, though, is frustrating about the Ben Shapiro's Beard Update? Ben Shapiro is about to be correct.
I know.
That he's
I've been saying it for
unfit
years.
to run.
I've been saying this in 2019.
Yeah.
He is diminished. He is non-compos mentis.
He-
He is no longer with us.
I will say that Caleb and I are also about to be right. We've been saying it, that he
Yeah.
is not capable of being president. But Ben Shapiro is in the limelight, and he is a fucking idiot.
The Ben Shapiro's Beard Update.
We love you so much. Thank y'all for listening to our stupid show.
We love you.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
What's it called? What's it called?